Welcome back to our temporary victory. Yay, we won. We did it. We still can't go back. Dang it. It'd be funny. It'd be totally against the ethos of this game. To be like... running out the clock. Alright. I need to remember what floor stuff is odd. Okay. Mirabelle, once more. There's the head housemaiden. She's so tall, might have 3 heads on you, Isabel. Pretty. Oh, head housemaiden. You're okay. Here again. Third time's a charm, isn't it? If you talk to the head housemaiden. Loop break, and will you loop back once more? Sure, let's talk to her immediately. Talk to them and come back to me. Very savior. Screaming, crying, throwing up. Alright. Ah. Whoop whoop, we did it. We won, etc. To do your fake research? Huh. Don't tell anyone. I'd like to see Isabeau try to figure out a little longer. Very high to see what it comes up with next. Poonology? Bananology? Yeah. Bananology would be quite appealing. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ah. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try letting down your walls every once in a while, huh? Come to Kabu anytime. Maybe we'll meet again during your travels. Siffrin is everything. Ah! I have even more pineapple slices in my pocket! Grab ya! Stop interrupting this conversation, it's frustrating. Before you forget, though. That's kind of nice that you can do this. Anyways. France. Siffrin! I'm not dreaming, am I? We won, didn't we? Are you sure? We really won? We really won. Okay. Oh, thing changed. I don't think I believe it just yet, to be honest. Breathe with me. I believe it's true. Before you forget, though. Can we group hug after I speak to the head housemaiden? Oh, would you be okay with it? I'd love to. You not. Talk to everyone for talking to Isabeau. We already talked to... Did you stare and flash you smile? Smile back. Okay. Sif, we did it! We did it, Sif! We did it! Stop the king! Finally got back to our normal lives. Isn't it great? It is. Yeah, I said... Do you remember what I said? The clock tower? You remember. You want to tell me something? Yes, yes. Okay. Phew. Sif. Sifferini. Siffrin. Hi. 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 Are you both finished? Please wrap it up so we can go. There's so much we have to do before we can go back to our normal lives. You two can call later, okay? Oh, Gems. Did I interrupt? It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Are you sure? No problem. Don't worry about it. There has to be a better moment later. A better moment than saving the country. Ugh. Oh. Anyway, Steph, I'm glad this is over. Can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure you say hi when you're at your event, okay? You nod. Alright. So... I now needed to... Alright. Let's hear the same conversation again. Someone figured out how to do the bomb thing. Alright. you repeat the same lines again? The same lines? What do you... The answer is yes, you will. Didn't work. Said something slightly different here, but then she went back to her script. Burnt sugar. I know. Do you have anything new to say? Something's broken, something's failing, rotting. I can fix it on my own, not before it all ends. If only I'd noticed sooner. Should have seen it prevented. She deviates from me when it seems. She really will repeat the exact same thing every time. Feel a tug in your stomach again. It's my fault you have to suffer like this. Just hope one day you might learn to forgive. Interesting. Well, maybe not that interesting. You got to the end! They're back here again. Performing is getting tiring. Saving! Yay! I think it'd be banana. Tifrin, you're up. Here again. Alright, we have several things to do. So, I think what we do is we try to find the newspaper article, we try to get the bomb, we try to throw the bomb. Ugh. We're gonna talk to Loop. First, let's talk to Isabeau, because... Woke up on the wrong bed this time. I see. Maybe we should look in the future. Isn't this tree cool? You joke. Yeah, it is. But you agree. No. You always make the joke. You have to keep some kind of routine to stay sane, and making the joke is how, so be it. Uh-huh. Tree bend is tree. Ha! Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You both laugh. Laughing at perversely, raises his hand towards your shoulder. You get it now. This is him trying to touch you. You freeze. His hand is in the air. And he goes closer. Closer. His hand... abruptly stops over your shoulder and goes back to his side. Ah, that was funny. I'm gonna go as soon as you can do things. You wanna talk before I go? Anything I can help you with? Did you help with anything? Well, maybe kinda, but, seems serious. Did you promise me help out to yourself? I think you ask everyone to help. Mine was 6 times. Right, I actually have stuff I need to do. Oh, I should banana. Because what I need to do is I need to talk to everyone. And I can actually do it this loop. I need to talk to everyone. Get all their dormant quests done. And then talk to him about whatever he needs to talk about. Okay, so I need a banana. And then we can do this. Yeah, okay. Hi, Stardust. So, got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Oh, stars above it is. Teehee. Ugh. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Tee! Don't you tee me? Aww. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it nice? Isn't it already nice that you have to have me to talk to about these loops? You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company, and no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about the loops? We might find out something out. You sigh and nod. Nothing better to do, you suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason. Time loops start when you wake up in dormant, and end when you talk to the head housemaiden. Unless I die first or touch a tear. Yes. Maybe the loop considers getting frozen time by a tear a sort of death? Or aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh? Isn't it because... I thought tears work differently than an actual time freeze skill. Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you'd know. So, you loop if something keeps you advancing in some way. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like, what if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? You can't advance if you have no legs, right? I'd rather not test that one. Aw, but understandable. But it is interesting, though. What makes the loop actually loop? You feel like you can remember a few times when time looped back on its own, even if it's just a few minutes. Yeah, it was every time you had a breakdown. Maybe, does the loop consider talking to the head housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? Oh, maybe, but what would advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? As you found out, all this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? You can more or less control where you come back, except when you talk to the head housemaiden, it seems, which brings you back to the start. But just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. But if Timecraft is supposed to be too dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are the big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers, still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow, I feel like finding out more about that might be useful. Would be useful. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test. And we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone, anyone. I want to hang out. Anyway, again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while, maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can't wait until you have time. Can wait until you have time. Okay. Theory Loop would like to test about loops. Might be useful. Just talk to Loop and hang out with them when you have the time then. Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime, how can I help you with some of this wonderful new loop? We can hang out now. You know what? We've already kind of scuffed this loop, so sure! We can hang out now. Oh? Our theory hangout? Yes. We can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower. Wait. You want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me? Yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Doesn't matter what they think. They'll forget it all in your next loop after all. It matters. So you won't do it? You won't come and hang out with little me? I'll come, yeah. Neat! I'll see you soon then? You nod. Alright. Spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away into the favor tree. This is a useful loop. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up there, Stardust, up there! Up there? Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waiting here at the top of the tree. I'm here! Come and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree! I know you can do it. You sign and climb the tree. Ah, isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up! You are. You can see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop Hangout. I, haven't actually prepared anything to talk about, so tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? I just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name, you know how I think. You knew me even before we met. You knew me even before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of? Do I know you? Oh! No, you don't know me, teehee. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. We met under the favorite tree. That was the very first time we'd ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh. Not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you'll actually believe me? When I say I'm here to help? You don't think I'm lying. I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever. You really believe I'm here to help you? Dot, dot, dot. I do actually believe it. I'm not sure if... Yeah. I do. Oh. You always surprise me, Stardust. I know I wouldn't believe myself if I was in your place. Maybe time is maybe more jaded than I are, but it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible for me to escape? Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you, after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know, to be stuck somewhere, with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the same events over and over again. Taking any deviation is a sign that things are finally going to change. That everything will be okay. And finding yourself trapped still. Haha, look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me, I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not. Tee-hee. Loop blinks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. Your Loop laughs softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed for the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey, even Loop animated talk about different things you've done. Your Loops, it's nice. Be able to talk about them with someone. Talking after the sun has risen high above the sky. Ah, it'll happen soon now. What will? The theory and crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask it. You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's gonna end with this. What? Thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the King's floor. See it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The King's first attack? How long have you been talking to Loop? Who is the King attacking? Who is he? The King doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something terrible that's enough to bring anyone close to their knees. Stars. I wonder who he attacked. You can't even hear Loop speak. Your friends. They were against the King just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you, not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze. No sadness. Just some slight impatience, like, did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the King attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who was the King fighting? Who did the King just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there! They died because you weren't there! They're gone because you weren't there! You knew this was gonna happen. You cut your head, your hair, your stomach. Because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. They're gone. Because of you, 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 because of you. You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You! Loop is staring, looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care you drew out your dagger. Somehow this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work. Aren't you? How the loops work? How could what had just happened possibly teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the King won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kind of do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why'd you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaid. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaid talks to you, and you loop just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out?
Oh, Loop is in the same space that I am. Like, come on, Sifrin. Determine it experimentally. Figure out the rules and exploit them. This is how it means. This is what it means to be human.
Loop's right. There have been other times you loop back without dying, too. But what could be the reason?
I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk, after all. But, yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, it looks like that's all you're going to find out about the show. You still help your party. And you still have questions about to ask the king, don't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop, but for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. Woo! Alright, I think we still need a banana. Oofa doofa. Actually, I never go up here. I never go up here. I don't talk to this. Hello, young lad. Sit down next to me. You can sit on benches and chill by walking into them. Yes, I know. Just walking into them. Very intuitive. We did this way at the beginning and haven't done it since. Horrifying, isn't it? A beautiful house of change forms such terrible shape. The king waits inside. Waits for the entire country to finally be frozen in time. I shall pay for your victory tomorrow. I suppose the king will have to wait longer. I wonder if waiting here will do anything. I'm not going to wait very long, though. I'm impatient. I'm impatient! Alright, I'm impatient enough. Alright, now we know where to find Isabeau. Let's get the king change gods pressing. This is not working. You don't feel like the change god statues doing the change god statue actually doing anything. Are you doing it wrong? Maybe you're not putting enough into it. So instead, maybe you should look at all the statues, look at each of them carefully. This one. Tap the one you like most on its head and breathe. Breathe in and out. Crouching down, you whisper to the statue and ask. Yeah, this is cool! Speed is the key. Your hand is still on the statue. You whisper speed, speed, speed. You want your allies to be fast enough. You and your allies to be fast enough to attack first. It's what you want. You actually feel a little faster. You do some side steps and they tell you they become easier than usual. You and your allies' attack speed got boosted. You close your single eye. Ooh, a new change god thing. That's cool. You know, the statue, turn back. Alright, so... I'm gonna... actually stop. I know this is a short episode. No, I'm gonna do... Okay. No, I'm actually gonna do Bonnie now. Oh, yeah. But first, long thingy thing. There's nothing else important in that room. Bonnie! Hey, friend. What do you want? Can I help you with anything? Help me? But I don't want your help. I don't want you to help me with anything! You don't? I don't! You're stupid and you don't know me. So I don't want you to help me. I don't know you? You really don't! Not even a little bit. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods, stupid. Okay, I do. Huh? You love? Rice. Yeah, that's true, but... And? This was just a guess. Pineapples. And the last one is... Samosas. But...
But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you didn't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite, stupid? It's samosas. Without cheese and with potatoes. Yeah? That's all my favorite foods. Success! If you remember them all, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time. I have time now. Okay. Then come on. Woo! Bonnie brought you outside of Dormant. You can see some weaknesses roaming around in the distance. Friend, You said I could ask for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh. I know Dial's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but it's gonna be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go! Bonnie ran away. Towards the sadness! You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look, look! I'm not scared. Come on! I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this. I can do this! Ah! Bonnie! Without thinking about it, you strike. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received. Be more careful, Bonnie! I'm sorry. You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly in and out and make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not know. It's not your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do. You frown. I mean, I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go ahead on your own. Okay. I'm sorry. I will listen. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around. There's another sadness in this. Put your next finger in front of your mouth. Tell Bonnie to stay silent. Point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Okay. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness in his hand. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah, I know rockcraft, so I can hit them, right? You not. Okay. Okay. Here I go. Take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. I did it! I did it, friend! You clap. You breathe in and out. 150 execution points received. Yeah! You defeat the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back. Hey, friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you? What? What? Dial and Zell and Bell said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump, and because they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means you can't high-five or anything. Why? None of them been touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? Just a simple reason? I don't like being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh! Maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Niall. Or Nilly. Nilly? My sister! Her name's Petra Neely, but it's dumb, so I call her Nilly. She doesn't like it when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Nilly's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easily, I think. One day I touched her shoulder and she didn't know I was there and she screamed really loud! Like, ah! Peeking the microphone! Then she said I shouldn't do it again, because when she's scared, she said, your scared brain thinks you might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex on one dude to scare her, though. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. And so I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are about big, see? Bonnie points at their boots. You nod. Hey. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't have to talk about her. She's frozen at times. She's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad. And also talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Nilly to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. Can't remember. Oh. But maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it, and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but sure. Huh. Okay. I'll remember that. So then... I am going to touch you now! Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow? You saw me and I told you, so it's fine. I guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's go fight one more sadness. I can do one more. Sadness in the distance and attack. Okay! I can do this. Watch me, friend. Smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. You tripped on the branch. Friend! The sadness saw you fall, is running towards you to attack. No! Not this time! You breathe in and out. More XP. Friend! Friend, are you okay? Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon. I just tripped. Really? You promise? You nod. Okay. Hi. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Zoc calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You're not. Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all. Before? Before? Yeah, you remember, right? It was a while back. When you protect me from that other sadness, you know? What does sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid! Oh. Oh, crab, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you. I knew it. You're so crabbing stupid. You didn't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't see from one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabbing matter. That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful and sadness was about to hurt them. They were so small, no one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran, got in front of them, and... Why'd you do it, friend? Why'd you do it? Why'd you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, friend thinks they're better than everyone else. You try to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar. You bump into things all the time. You trip all the time, and you can't see because of me. Because of me. Oh, I don't know. They seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal, though. But it is. It really is. You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. And I don't want it to have happen. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. But you would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine. It would never have been fine. I could have never let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when you say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Did you want us to say to your sister and say, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure that you live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding stupid eye. But, friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. I'm pretty sure them all you want, and you're sorry, and you promise you'll never be doing it, but you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it happened now, while you're stuck in a time limit, you jump and protect them every time. Protect them all every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? What if you failed? What if you couldn't do it? What if they got hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You do it again the exact same way for as long as you need it. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you. I can make sure you don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. You super duper promise? Super duper promise. Okay. Okay! As long as you promise, it's fine. And anyways, to protect you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd been hurt. So you can protect me and I can protect you. We can protect everyone too. Yeah? Yeah! You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Bonnie runs to your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze, so you remember what to do. Slowly, you hug them back. Heh. See? You do know how to hug. Looks like I do, yeah. You got a memory of training. I always remember this. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will never miss when attacking. Your kid also learned the skill Billion Blows technique. You'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your kid have had this exact conversation. So if you live in Dormant, you'll have to knock them all over again. Remember that, okay? Okay, let's go back to Dormant. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now! You're not. You both head back into Dormant. Tutorial quest. Hang out with Bonnie. Chivo achieved. I'm gonna go back to my save. My save of safety, and then we'll see you in the next episode. We are going to try our best. We're gonna try our best to complete Dial and Mira's quests, and then we'll see what we can do with our fighterly friend who definitely has a crush on us. Anyways, bye.